And we're live. There we go. Hello everyone on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to everyone who's here in person. It's great to see some humans. I really appreciate your presence here. And it's a small audience of 5, so we're all very safe still, enjoying our food and beverages. And I'm just getting situated here. There we go. I hope you've all had a good week. I had a great week. I traveled out to West Texas on Monday. To a tiny part of West Texas. I honestly never felt like I was more in the middle of nowhere ever, but I played with this beautiful family, the Froze family, who contributed to my Kickstarter campaign last year, and they bought a house concert. And so traveled out there and sang for Marie and Henry and their family, and had a lovely 2 days driving all over Texas, which is just a ridiculously huge place, and there's so much in nothing as well. I was getting a little scared as I approached the house. It had been an hour since I'd seen any kind of life. I just texted Ted and said, if you don't hear from me in 3 hours, yeah, call the Coast Guard. Right, and there was very little cell phone coverage, but I had such a great time, and they were great hosts. And if they're tuning in, thanks for having me. I think Marie will probably be tuning in at some stage. Hey, Tim and Steve and Susan, thanks for tuning in. If you're just watching now, please share the stream as far and wide as you can and get some folks involved. I just got a haircut a couple of hours ago from my girlfriend. I've discovered my girlfriend Samantha's able to do anything. She's a great singer. She's a nurse. I was struggling with the artwork for my album, so she took some great photos of me, and she took the photograph for the cover of my album. And then today I was like, I really need a haircut, but I don't have time to go to a salon. And so she cut my hair, and there's nothing she can't do. So, hey Keith, good to see you. How are things? I'm guessing it's Keith. I can't see with the mask, but it was a good guess. Anyway, hey Marie, you are watching. Great. I hope you're keeping well. Thanks a million for having me. I had a beautiful time out there in West Texas. Stayed in the Hotel Texan. A man from Baltimore had just bought it because it was going to close down, and he was very excited to see me. I think I was the only guest in the place, and he didn't want me to leave. I was leaving. He goes, no, why don't you stay another night and play some music here? So I'm going to go back out there sometime and visit. It was a great time. Hey Karen, congrats on your second shot. Liz Allen, good to have you here. Right, we have a full house. I'm gonna start with a song from Theo Katzman that I really like while people are getting involved. As I said, please share this stream. Looking out my rearview mirror, the miles behind don't disappear like they used to when I was with you. However hard I hit the gas, the engine don't run half as fast as it once did when we were just kids. All of the good old days are gone, but this life keeps rolling on and on. It's good to be alone, no one to call you on the phone. After a month out on the phone, yeah, no one to tell you welcome home. No one to scratch you down your back, no one to cut you any slack. No, you gotta scratch it on your own, yeah. It's good to be alone. And the mountain tops don't stand so high, The open road ain't half as wide as it once seemed when we had the same dreams. And the evening stars don't shine so bright. No, we don't make love through the night like we once did. Those stars have faded, and all of the good old days are gone. But this life keeps rolling on and on. It's good to be alone. No one to call you on the phone after a month out on the road, yeah. No one to tell you welcome home. No one to scratch you down your back. No one to cut you any slack, no. You gotta scratch it on your own, yeah. It's good to be alone, 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 alone. You learn to scratch it on your own, yeah. It's good to be alone. Oh. Thank you. So as you've probably noticed, we're at 7 o'clock this week instead of 5, which means I probably don't have too many people tuning in from back in Ireland. This might be the first show my parents have missed, unless they write in to tell me otherwise, but I think it's an all US audience. Oh, Geraldine's watching from Mullingar. I spoke too soon. Thanks for staying up, Geraldine. And Jake. And Jake Ryan is looking for Victor Hara. Yeah, I'll do that for you, Jake. Jake, I just found out the other day, is only 19 years old. He's a singer-songwriter from Limerick in Ireland, and he wrote to me one day just telling me about this song, Victor Hara of Chile. It was written by Arlo Guthrie, and it's a beautiful song, and so I've been singing it ever since. And Jake sent me a video of a song he wrote very recently. I can't remember what it's called, but it was a beautiful song, and Jake is a great singer-songwriter, so watch out for things to come. I'm trying to find the lyrics to it here. And it's a song about the revolutionary Chilean singer-songwriter Victor Hara, who was killed by a military coup in Chile. And then then Arlo Guthrie wrote this great song about it. And here it is. Victor Hara of Chile lived like a shooting star. He fought for the people of Chile with his songs and his guitar. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Victor Hara was a peasant, worked from a few years old. He sat upon his father's plow and he watched the earth unfold. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Now when the neighbors had a wedding, or one of their children died, Victor's mother sang all night for them, with Victor by her side. Her hands were gentle, her hands were strong. He grew up to be a fighter against all the people's wrongs. He listened to their grief and joy, and he turned them into songs. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. He sang about the copper miners and those who worked the land. He sang for the factory workers, and they knew Victor was their man. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. He campaigned for Allende, he canvassed night and day. He sang, take hold of your brother's hand, you know the future begins today. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. And then the generals seized Chile, they arrested Victor then, and they caged him in a stadium with 5,000 frightened men. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Well, Victor stood up in the stadium, his voice was brave and strong, and he sang for his fellow prisoners until the guards cut short his song. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. They broke the bones in both his hands, they beat him on the head, they tortured him with electric wires, then they shot him dead. His hands were gentle, and his hands were strong. Victor had of Chile lived like a shooting star, and he fought for the people of Chile with his songs and his guitar. And his hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Yeah, his hands were gentle, and his hands were strong. Thank you. Hey, Susan. Welcome aboard. Oh, my dad is watching, is he? That means my mom is watching. They stayed up. We're retaining the international theme of the show here. He's just watching now. You missed the start of it. That's unacceptable, Dad. You're gonna have to go back tomorrow and watch the beginning. Well, I made an announcement today. I worked on an album all last year, and it's finally ready to be released. And the first single's coming out next week, next Friday, and this is the song that's coming out. It's called Capsize, and it sounds really nice. I'm very happy with how it turned out. But if you want to pre-save it, you can pre-save it now. I have links on all my websites and Facebook and Instagram. If you go there, you can pre-save the song now, so that when you wake up on the 16th, Capsize will be in your phone ready for you to listen to. But I'm gonna let you listen to it now anyway. This one's specially for Henry. was Henry's 40th birthday on Monday, and that's who I was playing for, out in Loop, Texas. I know he likes this one.
It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away, it's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine, name your place and time, it's not security, it's not stability, I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. I'm easy, I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be, so spare me the third degree. I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync, I'm the rainbow at your funeral, I speak in Roman numerals, I'm almost inconsumable, my parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. But you know, like I know, I'm the bottom of the pyramid, I'm socially inhibited, I'm headstrong, but it's a heavy load, and the wolves are at the door, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, so much better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize, ah, it's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So that's coming out next Friday. And hopefully it's going to go straight to number one. An international smash hit. It's very unlikely, but I would like you all to listen to it as much as you can. Cheers, Keith. Good to see you. Well, Teresa asked me if I would sing this song. I wrote this one a couple of months ago at this stage. but it's still my most recent one. You're welcome, Marie. And Steve Gallian's looking for the band played Waltz and Matilda. Yes, I will do that tonight. And Karen wants Torn Screen Door. Yes. And hey, Ben Jones. Hopefully Ben Jones is going to come down here some Wednesday. He's been teasing me for a while saying he's going to come. But I'd love if he came down. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Teresa asked for this song. I wrote this song a few weeks ago. This is the most recent song of mine, and I wrote it after watching a movie called Herself on Amazon Prime. And there was just one scene, doesn't really have anything to do with the movie, the song, but there's a scene where there's a doctor she had recently broke her hip, or she has some form of cancer and her life's just not very good, and so this maid is taking care of her, and she arrives in the house and she's like kind of passed out on the bathroom floor and she can't get up. And the maid is just asking, like, are you okay? Is there anything, like, should I bring you to the hospital? And the woman's just like, no, if I was a horse, they'd probably shoot me, but I'm just a human, I'll be okay, whatever. And so I just thought it was an interesting line, and I wrote it down, and I wrote this song after. It's called Only a Man. Tim Flack has just reminded me that Barbara Nesbitt is going to be here next Wednesday. So you don't want to miss that. I'm going to have Barbara Nesbitt here next Wednesday. It'll either be at 5 or 7. I'll figure it out. But
when she circled the wagons, she didn't give me a chance. She pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. And this race was over before it even began. If I was a horse, they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. And if I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, they'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. I get lost in translation, I fly into a rage, and then I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story, and we're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter, you'd return me, but I'm only a man. The songs of fondness carry me up towards the planets, and the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. Yeah, I'd paint your dreams if I could for all that it's worth, but I can't. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer, for your knock on the door. But you're on greener pastures, you've slipped through my hand, and still if I had wings I'd fly to you, but I'm only a man.
Thank you. Thanks very much. And Ben Jones has just vowed to come whenever I want him to.
Tell him to get in the car now.
So, yeah, hop in the car, Ben. I'll see you in... Although Ben doesn't drive. He won't make it here on time. But Ben, how about the week after next? And now you're under pressure. There's an audience here and you can't say no to me now. So, not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, Ben Jones will be here on this stage. Unless he's a promise breaker. No, I'm joking. And Barbara will be here next week. And thanks for being here, Tim Flack. Good to see you. And I'm going to do a song I wrote with Ben Jones for you now. I know Nicky likes this one. And there's Chip Dolan. How are you, Chip? Chip was here last week. I'm missing you up here now, Chip. Hope you're keeping well. This will be the first track on the album, which is... So Capsize is coming out next Friday, and the whole album will be here July 9th. There's a smell here in the kitchen, and there's stains on all the walls, and the dirty dishes keep getting taller and taller, and I'm rejecting all my calls. Reasons to be grateful, reasons to believe. Well, these lists keep getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and I'm forgetting how to breathe. But nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstitions till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo. You're feeling indigo. For so long now I've been losing, 'cause I didn't know the game. Lately I've been studying up on the rule book, and so far all the outcomes stay the same. And I was daydreaming on the freeway, and this preacher was selling it well. He said, God save those who live in comfort, while all the sinners sink into hell. And nothing's gonna happen when you're saving all your rations, staring at a fork in the road, filled with indecision, feeding superstitions till your head explodes. You're feeling indigo. You're feeling indigo. And I don't wanna walk away. I'm just needing something true. When everything around is gray, but I'm not really feeling blue. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. I'm feeling indigo. Thank you.
Not blue, but indigo.
Exactly. I'm trying to coin a new phrase. It's not working so far. Marie froze. Morgan says, thanks for singing this one. Marie had 4 beautiful children who I had the pleasure of meeting and hanging out with for a while, and they knew my songs. It was amazing. I've really felt like a Justin Bieber type. So that was for you, Morgan. Thanks for liking it. Kent is looking for the key to the trap door. I'm gonna try to decipher that one. Well, my good friend Jim Carroll is here with his friend. Thanks for being here. Jim would see us every Sunday in the Saxon with Ula. Never missed a Sunday. You were at most of my shows as well, and you're a wonderful supporter of music, and you wanted to hear this song, which I love and I haven't sang in a long time. So this one's for you, Jim. It's a Townes Van Zandt song.
The name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me that sunshine walked beside her. She came from Spencer, across the hill. She said her father sent her because the coal was low and soon the snow would turn the skies to winter. She said she came to look for work, and she was not seeking favors. Yeah, for a dime a day and a place to stay, she turned her hands to labor. But the times were hard, Lord, and the jobs were few. All through Tecumseh Valley, so she searched around until a job she found, tending bar for Gypsy Sally. She saved enough to get back home when spring replaced the winter, but all her dreams were denied. Her father died. The word came down from Spencer. So she turned to whoring out on the streets, with all the lust inside her. And it was many a man who'd return again to lay himself beside her. And they found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. And in her hand when she died was a note that cried, "Fare thee well Tecumseh Valley. And the name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me that sunshine walked beside her.
Thank you. That's a heartbreaker. Yeah, it's hard to recover from that one. But I'm going to try with this. I love that song. Thanks for that, Jim. I have some new friends here tonight who I'm guessing are Greg Trooper fans. So I'm going to do this Greg Trooper song for you. And I love this song. Also, Chip Dolan played this with me last week, who played with Greg Trooper a lot. Chip's amazing, and he just said he's going to join me tomorrow night in Don's Depot in Austin. So, Rich Brotherton is in Atlanta. Normally he would play with me. He's not in Atlanta. He's in what's that part of Georgia he's from? Augusta. He's in Augusta. So Chip's going to join me in Don's Depot tomorrow night. If you're in Austin, we're kicking off in Don's at 9 o'clock, so come on down.
Station's dark and it's empty. Train stops here once every century. I gotta lose these Sunday nights. All that's left in my pocket couldn't buy a gin or a tonic. I gotta lose these Sunday nights. Took myself downtown, nothing's open, and still I hang around, who am I joking? I gotta lose these Sunday nights. There's something about these streets that's distressing. Even the streetwalkers are missing. I gotta lose these Sunday nights. And how come these damn old Sunday night blues follow me Monday through Saturday too? Down along the highway I'm walking, not one lousy semi is rolling. I've gotta lose these Sunday nights. Light a cigarette in a doorway. Stayed up all night waiting for Monday. I've gotta lose these Sunday nights. How come these damned old Sunday night blues follow me Monday through Saturday too? The station's dark and it's empty. The train stops here once every century. Gotta lose these Sunday nights.
Thank you. Good to hear some harmonies coming from your way. You're a singer as well?
I like to sing along.
Well, that was lovely. I've almost wanted a mic to be thrown at you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll do another one of my songs then. Which one of my songs will I do now? Kind of feel like I need to do something fun. Here it is. This one's another one that's going to be on the album, and it's called I Would Have Done It For You. I wrote this one with Miles Zuniga. Had all these verses, and I wasn't doing nothing with them for a long time, and then I met up with Miles, and he put this chorus on the song, and it became a song. So thank you, Miles, and here's how it goes.
If you'd have asked me to find a farm, to raise some pigs and do no harm, so we could live off the land, walking hand in hand, I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. Then if you asked me to leave the farm and find a place in Peru and start tending bar down at the Hotel Belmont, so we could be near the Amazon, I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. Anything you want, I'd give it to you. I'd give it to you. Anything you need, I'd give it to you. You know I'd give it to you. If we got lost in the movie screen, I'd hold your hand in every scene, and then when the credits rolled, I'd have your name in gold. I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. If we're stuck in the woods in a snowstorm without a glove or a hat to keep ourselves warm, I'd lie you down on the ground and wrap myself around you, keep you warm in the night. I'd get you out alive. I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. Anything you want, I'd give it to you. I'd give it to you. Anything you need, I'd give it to you. You know I'd give it to you. And if you'd have asked me to build a home with 15 rooms just to call our own and fill them up with kids, why don't you pick up the telephone? I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. I would have done it for you. Don't you say goodbye. Just give me one more try. I would have done it for you. Oh yeah, I'd have done that for you. I would have done it for you. Oh yeah, I'd have done that for you. I would have done it for you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. That one features Crystal Bowersox on some backing vocals. She was, I wasn't here, I didn't see it, but apparently she was a finalist on American Idol, and she's just a great singer, and I got to have her sing backing vocals on lots of the songs on the album, which I'm excited for everyone to hear. I don't think she won it. Maybe she did. Came in second. Pretty good. Here's a song I always forget about that I love.
Cassius Clay was hated more than Sonny Liston. Some like KK Downing more than Glenn Tipton. Some like Jim Neighbor, some Bobby Vinton. Yeah, I like 'em all. I put my feet up on the coffee table and I stay up late watching cable. I like old movies with Clark Gable, just like my dad does. Just like my dad did when he was home, staying up late, staying up alone. Well, just like my dad did when he was thinking, man, how the years fly by. And I know an old woman who ran a donut shop. She worked late serving cops. And then one morning, baby, her heart stopped, and the place ain't the same no more. The place ain't the same no more. Not without my friend Eleanor. Well, the place ain't the same no more. Not without my friend. And I buried my first victim when I was 19. I went through her bedroom and the pockets of her jeans, and I found her letters that read so many things that really hurt me bad. I'll never breathe her name again, but I like to dream about what could have been. Now I'll never hear her scream again, but man, I like to dream.
Thank you. That's a strange one. I just watched Yeah, because it's such a beautiful song all the way through, and then it's like, boom. And I just watched this documentary about John Wayne Gacy. They just released this 6-part documentary about John Wayne Gacy. It's just terrible. He wasn't very nice. I watched all 6 parts. Yeah, and there's all this kind of new evidence that's around where they... Anyway, I'm not going to get into talking about John Wayne Gacy. Although I do have a song about that case, which is a really good song. Maybe I'll do that at the end. I won't do the two of them together, or it'll get too weird here. Anyway, here's the poll. I'm terrified this week because Michael just surprised me with the 4 songs. So this really, I honestly don't even know them. So please, there's one song I do know. I'm praying you'll all vote for that one. If you're not familiar, every week I do a poll where people can vote for 10 minutes on a song that they want me to sing, and I'll try and sing it. And this week it's I Want to Be Your Dog by the Stooges. I'm going to have to listen to it. They're all gone. I can't remember what the rest of them were. Could we put them back up there, Teresa? What was the other one? Traveling Texas by Shake Russell. Islands in the Stream by Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. I know that one. And Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I could probably attempt. It's at 100% now, which that's scary. So I'll try that. It's a difficult one, but we'll see what happens. This week will be a mess, though, I'm sure of that. But there you go. Vote for 10 minutes, and I'll be back. Should do another one of my songs. Marie is looking for Precious Cargo, and I'd love to do that. I've told this story a few times, but wrote this last year. Everyone's voting for the Shake Russell song. I've never heard that song, so that'll be fun. If you want to be nice, Islands in the Stream is an easy one for me, but if you don't want to be nice, any of the other ones. I can try it. It'll be terrible, and I don't want to disrespect Shake Russell on this stage. Anyway, I met my girlfriend's parents for the first time a couple of years ago in New Jersey. I was playing a gig in Asbury Park, and there was no one at the gig except my girlfriend's parents, which was extremely awkward for me. I was already intimidated enough meeting her parents because they're a very cool Italian family. And meeting them while singing a song to an empty room is like not the best. You want to impress them, you know. So luckily they were very nice to me, and I walked up to them after, and they were like, "That was great. You were really good." And I was just all sweaty and embarrassed. And they left, and her dad was just saying as they walked out, "You take care of her. You got Precious Cargo now. You hear?" So I wrote this song. It's called Precious Cargo. My load was oh so light. The road was long, and I traveled day and night. My feet were strong, and I'd walk through fire and ice, searching for you. When I found you, I was scared. The road disappeared, and I felt so unprepared. My strengths were down, and your words sounded just like a prayer. They went right through me. You took my hand, walked me out to see the sun. I've been on this road forever, but my journey's just begun. Empty vessels disappear out on the sea, but I've got precious cargo, and I'm keeping it with me.
when things don't go so well, when spirits fracture and tempers start to swell, I know she loves me and I love her as well. Things will be okay in the morning. Cause when treasure comes your way, you grip it tight through blizzards and hurricanes. And in the dead of night, when your demons keep you awake, she'll pacify your burdens. I didn't have much in my pocket. What was left soon disappeared. I spent it all in taverns, chasing whiskey down with beer, gambling and wagering, looking for a fix. But now I've got precious cargo, and I'm not taking risks. We're united, we're connected, we're a pair. Happiness is only real when it's shared. So take the lead and I'll follow you anywhere, if you let me. So let me take your hand, we'll cast our shadows in the sun. We've been on this road forever, but our journey's just begun. I give to you my everything, but be careful what you do, 'cause I've got precious cargo. Now honey, so do you. Honey, so do you.
Thank you.
Bet they like that song.
They did. They love that one. They always ask for it. They take a lot of credit for it as well, you know. They're getting no writing percentages. Yeah, inspiration. There's no percentage for that. But that's another one that's going to be on the album. And while I think of it, oh God, well, the two songs that I've never heard are winning the poll. So please, someone come to my rescue and vote for Islands in the Stream. It's the only one I can do. So it's going to be, it's probably what I'm going to do anyway. I'll try. I'll have to listen to it, which is, no one wants to watch me listening to a song. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be on the album coming out in July. And we're going to have a release party here at the Mucky Duck July 3rd. And they're selling tickets to it now. And there's very few tickets. I think we're still at 30 people or 34 people is the max amount here. So get to the website and get your tickets for July 3rd. I'm going to have a full band. We're starting rehearsal in a couple of weeks. There's going to be 6 of us here. And we're going to recreate the album. I can't wait for it. And if that sells out, maybe we'll add a second show on the Saturday, but I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you, John. Okay, so yeah, keep voting for Islands in the Stream there while I do this song for Karen Mullen.
Late summer day and my love and I went walking. Over hills and fields we walked, laughing and talking. Came across an old farmhouse standing broken and bare. It used to be someone's home, but now no one lives there. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. A red barn standing held together with nails and dust, and the tired old Massey Harris all wears and rust. Weeds overgrown in the garden sown with care. It used to be someone's home, but now no one lives there. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. They worked their fingers to the bone, nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under lead and skies, just the weed waving them goodbye. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. Through the crack in the window pane, I hear the sound of the falling rain. Another farm being left run down. Another family moved into town. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more. They worked their fingers to the bone, with nothing left they could call their own. Packed it in under lead and skies, but just the weed waving them goodbye. Had a life that they tried to save, but the banks took it all away. Hung a sign on a torn screen door, nobody lives here no more.
Thank you. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I should have listened to these more. Okay.
I don't know how you can pull off the street.
I won't. Okay, well, this is going to be horrific, but I'm going to try it. Thanks to everyone who voted for these two. Can we get a list of the names of the people who voted for these? I hope you have that information. You're not welcome here at the Duck. No, everyone's welcome. Wow. My shirt. I'm not allowed to wear a shirt. I think you're right. I think it's the same thing over and over musically. It's not letting me see all the lyrics though. Right. Do you all know this song?
I'm so messed up, I want you here.
Okay.
I'm so messed up, I want you here. You're in my room, I want you here. Now we're going face to face, and I lay right down in my favorite place. And now I wanna be your dog. And now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Well, come on.
Does this sound like the song?
Now I'm ready to close my eyes. Now I'm ready to close my mind. And now I'm ready to feel your hand and lose my heart on the burning sand. Everybody, and now I wanna be a dog. Yeah, now I wanna be your dog. Oh, now I wanna be your dog. Well, come on.
I hope. Did that sound like the song? Okay.
They'll be requesting that at Don's tomorrow.
I don't think so. There won't be two-step into that one. It's a very cool song, don't get me wrong. It's just probably one that you'd have to work up some kind of arrangement for, you know? Okay. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm delighted I get to come here every week to my favourite venue in the world, McGonagall's Mucky Duck. And thanks to everyone who came out and had a meal and supported the Mucky Duck the best way you can by coming out and listening to music and eating their food. They are incredible. They've worked harder than any venue I've seen to keep the doors open and support musicians and support their workers and just survive the whole shenanigans that have been going on for the last year. It's been very tough, but they've stayed above water, and if you want to help them out, you can become a supporting member of Live at Norfolk Street, where you get all the backstage access. You get to see all the interviews we do with Shane after the gigs and the encores that happen after the shows. You can buy merch from their website. You can order food, they'll deliver it to your house. You can even order food for someone on the front line via their Feed the Front Line service that they offer, and you can support the front line and the Mucky Duck that way. And please, if you can spare any money, help them out. And then once you've helped them out, you can help me out, because I'm also struggling. But I love being here, and I love you tuning in and listening. It's a free show, so if you can't afford to tip, no problem at all. I'd like just having your ears for an hour and a half. But if you can afford it, I really appreciate the tips as well. All the info is coming up on the screen. So, yeah, thank you. And that ends this segment. And Ted is asking me for John Prine, and Jim Eisenhower's asking me for Blaze Foley. So maybe I'll kill two birds with one stone.
Keith was saying that John Bryne interviewed.
Was it the other day? Is it a year ago since John Bryne passed away? Oh, wow. Well, maybe I'll have to do just a full-on John Prine song then. Any song in particular you'd like to hear? Well, you're going to get this one then. Even though this is a Blaze Foley song, I always thought it was a John Prine song.
I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say oh, sing a song with a friend, change the shape that I'm in, and get back in the game, start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go and start over again. Might go back down to Texas, might go to some place that I've never been. Get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to this song and start over again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have some place to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day, and start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, I'm gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day, and start talking again when I know what to say.
Thank you. I think John Prine wrote I Want to Be Your Dog as well, actually. It's the John Prine Hour. Karen Mullen is looking for Martha Skies, which is a song of mine. Available on Spotify and iTunes and all those places. Here's how it goes.
How's New York this time of year? It would be nice if you could hear all this silence washing over me. It's been a while since I felt so free. And I'm walking these abandoned streets beneath my first skies. And the Marfa skies help me realize that the love turns up when the sun goes down in these Marfa skies. And I've never seen a night so rich. You can't see these stars from Brooklyn Bridge. All those city lights will blur your view, but this moon, these stars are there with you. There are things that we can't see, and we'll never fully understand. Won't you come and walk with me, together in the moonlit sun? And we could talk about the universe beneath my first skies. And my first skies help me realize that the love turns up and when the sun goes down in these Marfa skies. So rest your cheek down on my chest. You'll never be my second best. I wanna stare into your chestnut eyes and lie with you beneath Marfa skies. Lie with you beneath Marfa skies.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up here. This is a song I've never sang before, but it's one of my favorite songs of all time. By Paul Simon. I was messing around with it in the sound check, and I think I'll give it a go. And I just want to say thanks again for coming out here and being here for the gig. It makes life a whole lot easier for me. And if you live in Houston or anywhere around and you'd like to come down some Wednesday, please feel free. It's very safe here. The food is great. The Guinness is great. And I'd love to see you. And thanks for tuning in online. And I'll see you next week with Barbara Nesbitt. I think it'll be at 5 o'clock next week. I'll let you know if it's any different. And thanks so much for your tips, keeping me alive, and for keeping the Mucky Duck alive. And here's Graceland. Do this especially from Michael Andrews up in Memphis. Hope to get to meet him this summer. We might be doing a gig in Memphis, hopefully.
The Mississippi Delta is shining like a national guitar. I am following the river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Yeah, poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion, he's 8 years old. He's the child of my first marriage. But I have a reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone, as if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed, as if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart, and everybody sees the wind blow. Whoa, I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims and memories, and we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companions are ghosts and empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts and empties. But I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. There is a girl in New York City who calls herself the human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling, flying, or tumbling in turmoil, and I say, oh, so this is what she means. She means we're bouncing into Graceland. And I see losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart, and everybody sees the wind blow. Whoa, in Graceland, Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. For reasons I cannot explain, there's some part of me wants to see Graceland. And I may be obliged to defend every love, every ending, or maybe there's no obligations now. Maybe I have reason to believe we all will be received in Graceland. We all will be received in Graceland.
Thank you very much. I'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great weekend.